Hey guys, so today let's talk about the difference between a quick detailer and a rinseless wash solution. How and when to use them, how it works, and the advantage of these two products. They have similarities in ways that they require no large amount of water to clean and they are capable of cleaning safely, but on a deeper level, both are formulated to tackle different issues. An incorrect usage of these two products might result in either wastage or marring on your beloved ride. So today I prepare a vehicle here. Of course it's not mine, I'm not going to risk my vehicle. This is Henry's Porsche and we'll be using this for demonstration purpose. So let's dive deeper and begin. So let's talk about quick detailer. This is a quick detailer. A quick detailer is actually a concentrated solution to help encapsulate loosened dirt and provide tons of lubrication for it to be removed safely. It contains specialized silicones. These silicones are the one that provides lubrication on the surface. When there is lubrication, there is more resistance to marring. And also these silicones has a secondary function. They leave behind a layer of shine on the paint alongside the inclusion of SiO2. If you're wondering, SiO2 is also a type of silicone. It is an oxide of silicon. So the big question is, when do you use a quick detailer? A quick detailer is suitable for removal of dirt and contaminants, and it contains a lot of lubrication to prevent scratches during removal. So it has three functions. Number one, it lubricates. Number two, it can be used for spot cleaning. And number three, it leaves behind a layer of shine. We recommend using a quick detailer in between washes. For example, I washed my car on Sunday and probably on Wednesday, some bird decided to drop some poop onto it. Here is where a quick detailer comes in handy. It's portable. I don't have to carry a full gear of water, bucket, wash mitt and shampoo. I don't need the full gear. All I need are some microfiber towels, a quick detailer, spray on it, remove it, voila! Or imagine this, you wash your car, pick up your date, on the way you got some dirt on it, it's not going to impress your date, boom, reach, before she gets into the car, use a quick detailer, you spray, and then you use a towel, and then you wipe, and then impress your date. I'm not trying to downplay certain role or genders here, but a good attitude actually impresses women more, or actually men more, whichever you are familiar with. So this is how you use a quick detailer. First, obviously, you need a quick detailer and a proper clean microfiber towel. For example, if you want to clean a bird poop, somehow the bird decided to pick Henry's car, and what I would do is actually I would saturate lots of quick detailer to make sure that it softens up the bird poop. So this is a quick tip that I can give. If you have something that is on a slanted surface, you can put a microfiber towel here so that it picks up whatever things that is falling or dripping down. So saturate it, leave it for 30 seconds to a minute, soften it up first. Once you saturate it, leave it for around 30 seconds to a minute. The reason is to soften it. If it's still tough, when you remove it, chances of scratching or marring might occur. So before I pick it up after saturating it, first I would prime the microfiber with a spray or two, preferably two. So why prime? Because a dry towel will soak up whatever quick detailer that is on the paint, and when I clean it up, it's basically doing a dry buff because the lubrications are actually absorbed into the microfiber towel. So prime to ensure that when you pick it up, there are still quick detailer that is lubricating the action. I prefer to use a pickup motion when dealing with droppings. Again, sometimes bird poop might contain seeds or other weird hard stuff. Best not to wipe it off to prevent unwanted scratches. Thereafter, if there is any remaining poop, we would repeat the same step of spray, wait, pick up and buff. Once it's mostly off the surface, mix a little quick detailer onto it and buff with a new microfiber towel, or even flip to a new clean side of the microfiber towel and buff evenly. The final mist and buffing method is to spread the quick detailer evenly and to make sure that there will be no high spots on the surface. So this is how we recommend using a quick detailer. The keyword here is in between washes, spot cleaning to remove some light soil on the surface. Oh, before I forget, I also like to use the quick detailer to maintain the inner parts of the car. For example, door jambs and crevices after each wash. Each wash after each wash. It also helps to clean, and I know that it provides enough lubrication and cleaning power to clean these areas. Most importantly, these parts, they are covered, they are not dirty, but they do get dusty. Honestly, I think it's a global phenomenon. People just like touching cars. In Malaysia, we have security guards who are tasked to clean showroom cars, those cars that are displayed for sales. Somehow every morning, they will take a dry microfiber towel and dry bath the car. It pains me to watch it. It pains the car paint. Don't do that. Always use a proper cleaning solution. Which brings us to our second product, the Rinseless solution. So, a rinseless shampoo is actually very similar to a conventional shampoo where it's diluted to clean the entire car completely. But two distinctive differences between a conventional shampoo and a rinseless shampoo is that, number one, it does not require a final rinse after cleaning, hence the name Rinseless. Number two, it usually does not contain suds or bubbles like the conventional shampoo. A rinseless solution requires user to dilute at the recommended ratio prior to usage. So an easy way to calculate is by using the amount of water. This is my collapsible bucket. By the way, very handy if you are going to use it for rinseless wash. This can be collapsible to this, and it holds 10 liters of water when you fill it up to the brim. Magic. Right, I know this holds 10 liters. I know for sure because I measure it manually. So filling up to the brim will actually be 10 liters. So by knowing that this is 10 liters of water when I fill it to the brim, and my dilution ratio stated here 400, 1 to 400, meaning I would require, the calculation is 10 liters divided by 400, which is 40 ml of water. I got it right. One cap is 25 ml, meaning if I use two cap, it's 50 ml of solution to 10 liters. Even though it's 10 milliliters more than what we need, but actually it doesn't hurt to use a bit more. The only thing that will hurt is your wallet, but today, this is not by my wallet. So two caps. Wasted a bit more. Before I demonstrate the usage, you might wonder when rinseless solution is actually suitable. Number one, when the car is lightly soiled and where excess of water is limited. So for example, when you wash your car, you park it indoor, like this car always is an indoor, for a couple of days, maybe weeks, and it got dusty. This is where rinseless wash would come in handy to clean the entire car without giving it a complete full wash. Or maybe in Malaysia, something that is very common that happens every now and then whenever you wash your car, it's like you are praying to the god of rain and then it rains after a couple of hours. So you don't want to complete the entire process again, from rinsing to washing to drying. Then rinseless wash is the right choice. So here's what you need to use a rinseless wash solution. You have actually two choices here. Number one, you can actually use the wash mitt. So if you are using a wash mitt, I would actually recommend you to have a rinse bucket and with a grit guard of sort, place it in so that after cleaning every panel, you can actually scrub. Okay, this is placed inside. You scrub it and then you squeeze it before you get fresh cleaning solution. Or if you don't want this method, you can actually use more microfiber towels. Alright, so dunk it, soak it, and then clean it. Whenever you are done with a swipe, use a new surface, and then flip it again. Once the entire surface of the towel is used up, what you can do is you toss it aside, and then use another clean microfiber to clean the entire car. So for demonstration purposes, I'll be demonstrating the wash mitt method and the microfiber method. So place the grit guard in and let's get our tools ready for washing. Let's go. Let's go to town. Oh, this is quite heavy. So I'll demonstrate using the microfiber towel method. First, make sure you soak your microfiber towel into the rinseless solution. And then you squeeze out the excess water. Now you don't want to go completely dry like this. when you are doing or performing a rinseless wash, right? This is a bit too dry. Whenever the surface touches or the microfiber touches the surface, you want it to be a bit dripping wet. So just squeeze a little bit, 50%. Right, so it's still soaking here a little bit. It's fine. Bring it up to the surface, and like other washing, you want to start from the top to the bottom, so it's more systematic. And when we clean with microfiber towel, there is a technique which we call the rolling method, whereby we are actually preventing whatever that is picked up by the microfiber towels, whatever dirts, whatever gunks. We don't re-scratch the paint as we drag the microfiber towel. So it is something that looks like this. So gently, so I'm lifting up more surfaces. And voila. So that way, the dirts or whatever gunks that they pick up, it's evenly distributed at all these microfiber surfaces. So once you are done with this, next you use another clean microfiber towel, and then you gently wipe dry. That is the gist of how you use a cleaning wash solution. But what you actually, proper method is that you clean the entire surface, only you wipe dry. So this is for demonstration purpose. I will actually be doing the real thing now. So this is a used surface. What I want to do next is not to use this surface again to clean. Rather, I'll use this clean surface. So again, sometimes on the internet, you might see the rolling method might be like this. Right. So this is used up. Now I switch to a new side. Okay, short people like me. Luckily this car is not too tall. Let me check out my watch. So again, if you are not comfortable with using the rolling method, you can use the two hands method, like something I'm using right now. So you just lift up more surface as you go. Wipe it dry. So again, this is the used surface. Now if I want to clean that, I flip it to a new side. Boom. And pump. So for example, once you have used up all the surface, including the inner ones as well, so in total you actually get 16 surfaces if you flip it twice. Toss the dirty microfiber one place. And then start wiping dry. So again, you want to be gentle with this process as well. So you can always use this technique where your one hand is assisting the other hand. So you can see the difference between the one with the dust and without. So next, I'll be demonstrating the wash mitt method. So I actually had the liberty to get my assistant to fill up the water for the rinse bucket. That is my assistant. Such cutie pie. The reason why you want a rinse bucket with water is because we are reusing the wash mitt. So you actually have to scrub it and ensure that there are no dust or dirt particles on it that might scratch your car. So the same thing, first you soak it, and you do not want to squeeze it real dry, alright? You want to have a bit of water on it. One thing I really like about the microfiber wash mitt is that it traps dirt slightly better than the microfiber towel because the grains here are actually longer, so it traps deeper inside. So this is a good example. This is a lizard poop. For those who have not seen poop of a lizard, there you go. So again, I clean that side with microfiber towel. Now it's this side. So again, gently, I'm not putting a lot of pressure. I just wipe. And I feel safer when there are dirts like that, so you can see the poop here. Now if you don't feel safe, again, rinse it. So that's where the grit guard comes in. Rub, 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 rub. Right. This is important. This is where you want to squeeze out the excess clean or dirty water from your wash mitt before dunking it. Why? Because if this is wet, you are actually further diluting the rinseless solution. So once it's scrubbed and clean, then go here, soak it up, continue the process. Now I'm doing this very slowly for demonstration purpose, but in actual reality, you can actually clean a car with rinseless wash way faster than my speed. So earlier on, you actually observed that I'm using the microfiber towel in a single direction. Now, similarly for wash mitt, go in one direction as well. Right? So, pick up some dirt and stuff. So, whenever you are using a wash mitt, sometimes it's very different from the conventional shampoo where whatever dirt, gunks, they will actually be transferred out. This is green, dark green in color, so you don't actually see the transfer dirt on here. But if you do happen to use a light color one, or let's say a white color wash mitt, sometimes you might see that, hey, after scrubbing, I still have some black stains on it. Now, stains are not that dangerous compared to loose particles. So the scrubbing is to ensure that the loose particles are all dislodged. The stains does not matter, you can always wash it. So stains, don't worry about it. You just want to make sure the loose particles are not there to scratch your car. And then again, continue the process. One single direction, go slow, don't go fast, don't go fast. And of course, this is a very interesting surface to actually clean. Sometimes if it's difficult to go in with a wash mitt, then you can use a microfiber towel. Let's try. There are some road tars on this, but never mind. So again, once you're done, rinse it, scrub it, squeeze it, gunk it. Again, just the last part of the bottom of the car. Usually this is where the car is the dirtiest. Alright, and once you're done, clean it. So earlier I've used this towel to actually dry. I know because this is wet and this is dry. So now what I'll be using is using a new surface to dry the towel as well. Always be flipping, not your middle finger, but the towel. Right, it looks much whiter and cleaner now. So to sum it up, Quick Detailer is suitable for spot cleaning. The keyword here is spot cleaning in between washes. So it has a lot of lubrication, and then you can just spray on it, wipe with a single microfiber towel. And of course, if you want to clean entire car with limited excess of water, and provided the car is not entirely too dirty, Rinseless wash. Quick Detailer is suitable for people on the go or constantly on the move. It's packed with lubrication, it's good for spot cleaning, and you don't have to carry the buckets, the wash mitt, and this entire thing to go to clean a spot. Right, doesn't make sense. Whereas the Rinseless wash solution, something that I often use because I live in an apartment, I always have limited access to running water, and I want to clean the entire car, provided it's slightly soiled. This is the one that I would go with. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down the comment section below or write us an email. Nasty comments will be ignored. Of course, if you like the video, like it, share it so that we have more motivations to create videos like this. In fact, you could actually suggest what type of content that you would like to see in the future. Alright, okay, thanks, bye. Then you slowly get up. Squat too long.